To you, oh my New South Empire, wonderful and fantastic. It's StarMan Filmz Global, family of winners. It's your winner, Fitzhugh Sergio Huff. Look, man, I'm here. I got a new guest, possibly co-host Yetsenia. I, Brain Digger, celebrity comedian, being comic view, Def Jam, and his much better half, Joy Bryson. Then we got renowned analyst, researcher, philanthropist, event strategist, Mr. Dr. Sam. What up, Sam?
How's it going?
All right. We also got Lyric Inc., one of the best talent scouts in the world, coming along. Hey, we see you, Nick. I know you got to get ready for your showtime, but we see you there. Hey, Wanda, what's up, Wanda? Appreciate y'all joining in, and sorry it took so long. James Cry, what up, my winner? That's a hell of a rock group right there, James Cry. Anyway, I want to say this too. First of all, let me give a shout out to our sponsors. Y'all know what time it is. Hey, that's right. That's that Fitz Paradise from Doja Vineyard. That's right. Hey, face no evil, here's no evil. But it will knock you, you know what? In the right straight like this. That's a Doja Vineyard. Go to DOJA Vineyard.com. 40 yours. Fitz Paradise Juice. Also, our other sponsor is Lipsticks. That's right. That's got THC, CBD, and hemp. All right. B-rolls. Courtesy of Rashima, Team Collective Man, Team Collective Gear. Team Collective Music, Team Collective Vision, and TV. All right. I guess y'all think, damn, everything y'all got is sponsored to make you get high. Fucking low. Straight like it. Anyway, I got some. Matter of fact, we might go to distance tonight. We got 7 different topics tonight, and Yetsenia is gonna help me dissect them along with Joy and McKinley Bryson, aka Grave Digger, Samuel Blue, and soon Lyric Etihw. All right. With that being said, topic number 1 is it's always breaking. Always, man, you better get off of my line, whoever that is. It's always breaking news with that always winning ass winner, Donald J. Trump. That's my winner. Y'all already know that. We always say what? It's impossible to be right if your ass is on the left. Hello? All right. Breaking news. The Trump administration now requires. Now, keep in mind, Bill Clinton initiated this years ago. But the following presidents didn't really enforce it. Trump said, oh, hell no. You can't pimp America no more. Ain't no more pimping. If I want to do any pimping, it's going to be me. And I like the way he pimped. Straight gangster. That's my winner. Y'all already know. All right. He said, the Trump administration said he now requires SNAP recipients to prove their job hunting to keep their benefits. Let me see. And that's a boom. That's a boom. So, Samuel, what's your thoughts on that?
I think it's definitely well needed because George Bush was the one who actually put work requirements and all those things in place. And then when Bill Clinton became president, he actually put stricter rules on it. And I think that has to do with a lot why Bill Clinton was the last president to have a balanced budget and actually had a surplus. So I think when Obama came in, I think the national debt went from $10 trillion to $20 trillion. And a lot of 10 of those $1 trillion was due to people not having to prove that they're trying to seek work or better themselves. So the amount of people that was receiving government assistance, rose about 700-800%. That's the reason why the deficit doubled from 10 to 20 trillion.
You see how my researcher, my strategist, my activist, my analyst, Samuel Blue, you see how he even corrected me? He said Bush initiated but Trump enforced it. You know what I'm saying? I got some winners on my team, and I love that. You know, if you see me say something wrong or do something wrong and you ain't tell me, you don't tell me, you ain't no fucking friend of mine. Hello?
That's
Straight
right.
like that. Anyway, hey Lyric, how you doing?
Doing
Look,
well. How y'all?
our first topic is about how Trump has revowed to it's truly enforce. I look at a rolling eyes already. Uh, 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 to really enforce.
Oh, okay. You come.
If your ass got 2 legs and you got 2 arms and you can go to work, you need to be seeking employment on a regular basis in order to receive this government assistance. Because I'm tired of my mama, my aunts, my uncle, my friends, and the rest of my family paying taxes for them motherfuckers out here doing what they do. Now, everybody is not like that. A lot of people really do need that, and they should get it. But by him doing this, I feel that it'll be easier and more likely for them to get what they really deserve. Lyric, what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, that goes without saying. That's just common sense. Everybody should be working and trying to get their own and sustain themselves and their family and everything. That's just basic living. And who wouldn't want it? Well, I know a lot of people that's slacking, but it's who really wouldn't want to have basic living? That's just basic. You know what I mean? That should just be a fundamental part of life.
I know
you
people
have your own and take care of yourself as much as possible. But the requirements already are, if you are an able-bodied person with no children or whatever, and you're in need of services of some sort, that you have to be putting in some kind of work or some kind of something. That's already the requirement. Now, whether it's been enforced or not, is up for debate.
Right.
But that's always been a requirement.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of like you today so far. Anyway, Digger, what's your thoughts, Digger?
Oh, I'm all for it. I believe like I said, a lot of people is getting away with just sitting around, not doing nothing, going to clubs, buying new cars. I mean, when homeless people got a better cell phone than me, it's some shit wrong. So I'm all for your ass need to be looking for work so you can take some of the taxes off of me. And that's what I tell them. That's why I don't get them boys standing on the corner, no dollar when they stand at the red light.
Yeah, me neither. I used to.
You stand in a factory.
Oh yeah, I agree, Jillian. You're totally correct. No sitting on your ass. That's right. Get off your ass and contribute to the country and make America finally great. I ain't gonna say great again. So you can't call me a MAGA because I don't recall America ever being great. But I remember it being better when our parents and our neighborhoods and our community, we were a village, and we looked out for everybody. So it was better at one time, but I don't ever recall America being great. A superpower, world power, yes, but for the people, never great for me. But yeah, I agree in making it greater. Joy, what's your opinions on them people on the corner and everything, and the mugs selling their food stamps for crack? And we ain't talking about the people that deserve it. We talking about lackadaisical people. What's your thoughts on that, darling? Oh, I meant Miss Bryson.
Oh, I have no problem with darling. I always say that if you can stand out on the corner from 9 to 5, you can go get you a job at McDonald's or Target or anywhere, to make minimum wage, because you're not making anything standing on the corner.
Yeah, that's right. But they better not go to Target though, because the black folks plan on boycotting Target. They're gonna lose their job the first goddamn week. Hey, let me stop with that shit. Yeah. All right. Go ahead. When you finish, Miss Bryson?
Yeah, I'm just saying that they can stand on the corner from 9 to 5 or whatever it is. They need to get out there. And then when we're riding down, say, 55 in Durham, for example, you see the homeless people. They have these setups in the woods where they live in the woods. And I'm like, if you can settle for that, that should be your incentive right there to try to find a job or whatever. And sometimes if you get on food stamps, they won't give it to you because you're selling it. You get it, and then you go sell it for drugs So it's like a catch-22.
And do you know that is a literal occupation? It's called flagging. Did y'all know that?
No.
That's an occupation to stand out there. Why do you think the police don't mess with them? It's an occupation. Some people do that and go back to their mansion.
Oh,
Hello?
I've seen that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have actually seen that.
yeah. For real. Yes, Ian.
I said I was gonna do an experiment.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Lyric?
I said I was gonna do an experiment and go to another city with my sign and see what happened.
Oh,
I know one.
I'll go with you.
I know one cat makes $600 a day doing that. Okay, what did Wanda say? Wanda said, if my daddy can be 71 years old on a walker and work his land, then these people could do better. Straight like that. Appreciate you, Wanda. Straight like that. All right. Yes, Sienna, what's your thoughts on that?
My thought is if you can work, go get a job. I believe that also they should take out that criminal check. Like, when you do an application, because a lot of people can't work because of the Black history. But if they're allowed to work, then go get a job and live less off food stamps and off the government.
Yeah, but see, I think they've changed that a little bit because Trump is a so-called felon. So if he could become president, a felon can get a job. So they do have programs. Matter of fact, Justice Serve North Carolina and Second Chance Alliance, which I am the co-director of our nonprofit organization. We do make sure that these people that do have these criminal records do get jobs. So there really is no excuse. There really is no excuse. All right. Wanda, we agree with you. Jillian, we appreciate the comments. And guess what, y'all? My engineer's so bad, we see all of y'all that's looking and just looking. Feel free to subscribe, join, share, comment. And even if you ask, we'll send you the link to come on. We ain't playing. We're bipartisan. Hello? Straight like that. Okay. Going on to the next topic, y'all. Anybody else got a burning desire about that topic?
Well, I just have one quick thing.
Okay.
I was wrong when I said Obama removed the work requirements. What his administration did in 2012 was they sent the memorandum of information to every state, and the state, instead of it being federally mandated, that administration gave each state their own ability to whether they want to even enforce it or not. And most states chose not to really enforce it. And I think a lot of it had to do with just trying to get votes, because a lot of people in like poor communities don't tend to vote. So if they think, okay, well, we at least gonna get this check, I'm gonna vote for who's helping me get that check. Almost like if you're in the military, a lot of people always voted Republican because when the Democrats were in office, the military would only receive like a 2% raise. But if a Republican was in office, the military received like a 4.5. And I think under Bush, we received a 5% raise.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Yeah, and we did get a raise, but then soon as Obama got in there, he took our damn cost of living raise back and gave it to the gay rights bill. Son of a biscuit eater. Anyway, let's move right along. Let's see our next topic. How you pronounce her name? Ketanji Brown or whatever. What's her name? Ketanji Brown Jackson. Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson temporarily halted an order requiring the Trump administration to make full supplemental SNAP assistance program November payments by tomorrow. Okay, now we know that it has been reversed and the full payments are in effect. Those woe is me. You know what I mean by the people that say, oh, woe is us. Well, we're in trouble. Trump's in there. The woe is me, so-called woke folk. Blame everything on Trump. And here it is, their own colored person. What's the word now? Is it colored, Negro, black? What they using now?
Black.
Black. Okay. They change every goddamn decade. Anyway, they don't know what they want to be called. Here she is, a Supreme Court justice, saying, don't get them shit until they prove to whatever it is, or halt this, because basically the Democrats was trying to blackball us, was trying to blackmail us to sign this shit so they can open up the government again. Ain't nobody signing this $3.9 billion to go to homosexuals, another $3.9 million to go to the homosexual training and feminist training in the Balkans, or $1.5 trillion to go to illegal immigrants. There's so many immigrants here that did it the right way. They tried to hold us hostage. Sam, what is your thoughts on what part do you think Ketanji really played in the opening back up, or trying to keep it closed? What was the deal with her saying what she said?
Well, I think what happened was a judge had issued it to be, it was basically unreasonable because the USDA only had $5 billion total in their funding. It wasn't specifically for SNAP. It was supposed to be for, let's say, if Western North Carolina has a hurricane, you know, they have emergency funding to make sure people get food, or, you know, a different state. So that $5 billion was set aside for that. Now, what happened was the administration said that they would take that money, but they would have to split it up, because when you look at the SNAP benefits, with everybody in the U.S. receiving SNAP benefits, I think 42 million, it actually costs $9 billion a month. So if they only have 5 billion total, nobody can get full SNAP benefits. That's why some people were getting a SNAP direct deposit, and it was like $25 or $50 or $100 when they're normally getting like $200, $300, $400. Is because 5 billion only can stretch so far. And what that judge did, they ordered for the administration to fund it fully. So it's like, it's no money. It's a shutdown. Like, they can't even print money, you know? So I just think it was, she did it because it was definitely unreasonable. But I think everybody knew after the election, you know, it was going to happen, because at the end of the day, you can't be a Democrat and continue to advocate to fight, especially when you're on Capitol Hill and you're getting your $175,000 a year salary. It's easy for you to say, hold the line. You're still getting your direct deposit. But the people out here that you're supposed to serve, they're not getting their stuff. So that's why I think it wasn't going to last. And now, you know, I think when this is over with, I think we'll see it again. But I just think people definitely need to just continue to just open their eyes and research.
Okay, Sam, I got a quick question for you. Yes or no? Is Ketanji Brown Jackson blacker than Clarence Thomas? Is she pro-black or what?
You know what? I don't know. I just got her book and I haven't started reading it yet. So
Yeah.
time will tell when I'm finished with it. I should be done with it by next week.
Okay. All right. Lyric. How do you feel about Ketanji Brown? But you know what though? Y'all noticed that Clarence ain't say shit, did he? Clarence and Thomas
did not say shit. Cleveland Brown got his ass in trouble, so he can't say nothing.
Yeah, he about like Reverend Barber. He about almost in trouble like Reverend Barber, ain't he?
Yeah.
Okay. Lyric. Ketanji Brown Jackson black.
I mean, yes, she black.
Is she pro-black?
She's pro-black.
Okay, even though she said fuck giving people they stamp right now.
She didn't say that. What she did was she sent it back down to the circuit court for them to deal with it accordingly, so it would move swiftly. Because if she had to hold it, they would stall and take much longer.
Bingo.
Was the reason why she did that.
Sam, she did some research today, though. Oh God, that's what took us so long to come
Why
on.
do you think that they did that?
She been talking to damn what's that dude, Marvin Bennett Jr. Hello, she did her research. All right, what you say, Yetsenia?
I said, why did you think that they did that? Why?
What? Who? Katanji?
No, why you think they did that to her? Like, why?
Put her on blast instead of another justice?
Yeah.
That is true. That's a good point.
What
That
goes
is-
in rotation?
I
Huh?
haven't noticed the pattern
What-
of this administration. She's black.
No, when
Clarence Thomas
somebody
is not black and hasn't been for a long time. So, you know,
Oh,
I don't
Katanji.
even know why
Okay,
he's in
see,
the
I didn't know that.
conversation.
She came out of
With his
nowhere
crooked
with me.
self.
All right, Sam.
No, when someone submits an emergency request to the Supreme Court, it's on rotation. So it could go to Sotomayor, it could go to Ketanji Brown, it can go to Clarence Thomas. On the emergency orders, it's a rotation. And this emergency order happened to fall on her. So that's the reason why she made the judgment. And also when someone does an emergency order, and proof is what's going on with the Trump administration, they can put stuff to the front of the pack and answer it. That's the reason why they just heard the tariffs all last week, if they're constitutional or not. So it doesn't, when emergency request is put in, they can rule. But I think what she was doing was she went ahead and put it back to the smaller court, basically for them to explain to the administration how you're going to get an extra $9 billion, because a judge, especially a district judge, cannot tell Congress or the government how they're supposed to distribute their own money. And the Supreme Court already ruled maybe 5 or 6 months ago that a district judge cannot override the presidential powers of the president or Congress.
Excuse me, y'all. Anyway, I guess y'all say how this Negro up here smoking marijuana gonna talk about sanely about things that's pertinent to the world. Guess what? Because this is a true serum. Hello, this is that military medicinal, straight like that. A grave digger,
Yeah,
Katanji black
in color.
and color. What
Yeah.
makes you say differently?
I don't know. I can't remember. Is she Republican or Democrat?
Sam?
Well, technically, all judges, mayors, city council
Have
are
to be
supposed to
neutral.
be.
Neutral.
They're not supposed to be any party.
Right.
Okay,
But-
that's it. Yeah,
But she
Which
is.
way does she sway? Does she sway Democrat up?
No, she's always
This is the first
voted.
time we heard from her since she's been on the bench.
Yeah, she's always supported Democrat.
Awesome.
But
Okay.
technically, judges are supposed to be nonpartisan.
Oh, okay.
Okay, great point. See, that's my dog. That's my dog. That's my
I
dog.
know. That's library sitting over there.
That's the library.
Sam
That's the library. Yeah, Smithsonian. That's Smithsonian
But yeah,
right there.
she did the right thing. She made the spotlight, but she got it off of her.
Yeah, you know
Not
what? I
telling the
think she
truth.
did a good job. I think she did a good
Yeah.
job. She didn't actually take up for Trump, but she was like, nobody in power is gonna let you intimidate them or blackmail them and do things for them to vote your way. That's just like me coming over your crib and saying,
I
guess
think
what?
she's less intimidated than Clarence Thomas, though.
Yeah, she's better than Clarence Thomas, but that's just
Yeah,
like me
she's
coming to
way better
lyric. That's like me coming to lyric house saying, I'm cutting your power off if you don't vote for my winner Trump. Guess what? Lyric will be in the dark till eternity because she hates Trump. She'll never vote for Trump. Anyway,
I'm with Lyric. I hate Trump too.
look at that face. Look at that face.
No, I hate everything about Trump.
I'm right there with you.
I don't know what Wanda was trying to say about. Wanda just said God gave us the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees. Laugh out loud. I don't know what that got to do with anything, but
We supposed to teach a sex education class.
MAGA.
I don't know that. She must be smoking that flower power too. Hey,
Yeah, I'm telling you.
hey, Joy. is I know she laughing. I know who that is. I know she laughing. Joy, in your opinion, is Katanji? You know what? We're gonna go deeper than that. Is Katanji? We got time. Anybody Russian?
Nope.
No.
I'm American. Yeah, I ain't Russian. Anyway, Joy, is Katanji black and is Clarence Thomas black? We're gonna go deeper.
I believe Katanji is more black than Clarence White. I believe Clarence Thomas
He
is
is
more
white.
white.
Yeah.
I think Clarence Thomas sold his soul just to have a office. He didn't stand up for the blacks like Katanji would. I think Katanji is more for the blacks than Clarence White is.
Yeah, just like Sam is a Vienna finger, Clarence Thomas is an Oreo.
Yeah.
Hello.
And plus he's controlled by his
Sam,
wife.
you know I love you. I'm gonna be Vienna finger too. I don't mind. You know, everybody know what a Vienna finger. Hey, that's a good shit for real. Anyway, so we covered everybody. Oh yeah, see, what you think
No,
about?
I already said something.
You already did. You already answered it. Okay, all right. I guess we're moving right along. But that Clarence Thomas, if his ass was on fire, I wouldn't even piss on him. That part. There we go. Everybody want to bother you when you're doing something. Y'all notice that shit? Okay, the next topic is. Here we go.
Yeah.
America first. The next topic is putting America first. This is a direct quote from Donald J. Trump. Oh, so before I get into this, Sam, this truth media, social media thing, is that really good? Is it factual?
Is what now?
This new site called Truth.
Are you talking about You're talking about the app?
The app with that Trump be posting on all the time?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the real McCoy?
I know a lot of people with stock in it. Yep.
Okay, say less. All right. Check this out, y'all. People that are against, this is what Donald Trump administration said. People that are against tariffs are fools. We are now the richest, most respected country in the world with almost no inflation and a record stock market price, which I definitely agree on. 401ks higher than ever. We are taking in trillions of dollars and will soon begin paying down on enormous debts. All right. Do you see anything? Okay, to finish that, he said record investments in the United States, plants and factories going up all over the world. A dividend of at least $2,000 per person will be paid to everyone. All right. But I think the requirement was you had to make less than $100,000 a year. So that's not pertinent to you, Sam. You multimillionaire, so we couldn't even ask you this question. But we got to ask you because you the goddamn researcher. Hey, where they do that? So as long as it's bipartisan, all right. Lyric, you hate Trump, right? And he said this. He said it's a strong possibility after they finish tallying up all the tariffs, he's going to give each citizen $2,000 per person if they make less than $100,000.
He ain't giving nobody shit. The U.S. Treasury gonna give.
All right, but who gave the order for them to do that?
That would be him, but still, that little $2,000 ain't nothing off of the you.
Okay, so you turning your check in? You turning your check in? You giving your check to somebody else?
Hell no.
All right then.
It don't matter if I turn it in or not.
All right.
As an American, if he's giving it, that's my right to have it.
Right. Okay.
Just because I don't agree don't mean that I got to give it back.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
All right.
Money is money. I ain't no damn fool.
Okay, Joy. Joy, first of all, Joy, do you believe this is going to materialize?
No, I don't. And even if so, probably $2,000 not tax free. There's always going to be some kind of catch-22 to it. It's
I
going to
don't
be a
know,
long
but
time coming. We got to
but
get
they said that about his stimulus checks. There was no repercussions from that. That wasn't taxed or nothing. So why would he tax it this time? You think
That
about it.
wasn't his stimulus checks.
I don't know.
He didn't tax it.
That wasn't his stimulus checks.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Well, they say seeing is believing. Well, I
Okay.
see it, I believe it.
Yeah. For real. Matter of fact, even if I see it, I ain't gonna believe it. Once it's in my account, I'll believe it.
He's been saying he's
Let's
been
back up. If he don't give
$2,000
every American $2,000, that means
Yeah,
the
he's
people
done a
on
lot.
SNAP go
He
get
gave-
$2,000.
He paid all of the kids in the world with WIC. He paid off WIC. He gave WIC $40 million. Okay, say that again, good digger.
If he gonna give every American $2,000, that means he gonna back up on his word and give all the WIC people $2,000. The people
No,
on
he
SNAP.
already gave WIC 40 billion.
Not WIC, SNAP.
Oh yeah.
It's two different programs.
But no, but it's still every American.
Yeah, well, he did what he had to do to make sure they get their full stuff. They are getting their full stuff.
Like Larry, if I get the check, I get it. If I don't, I think it's bullshit anyway.
Right.
He'll say any damn thing.
It ain't nothing but a diversion from the Epstein files.
Yep.
Y'all shut up. Take this and shut up.
Okay, guess what? He ain't implicated. We get to that. And I want some actual factual footage, real reliable source shit saying against it when we get to it. Lyric, after this one, we coming to the Epstein files. So get your shit together. All right. Did I miss out anybody about that? Do you believe that check is coming? Yes or no?
No, I don't believe the check is coming.
Did you believe the other stimulus checks was coming?
When he was president before Biden became president,
right.
And I think the only reason why Biden became president was because he said he was going to release that $2,000 that he was holding.
But he never did it.
Biden did it. That's why
Biden gave everybody $600.
No, he gave the stimulus check. He gave out the stimulus check. Remember when we were in COVID? When we were in COVID?
Yeah, I remember they gave something. What did you say, Sam?
Yeah, Biden did say that. She is right. But what happened when it came out, everybody was expecting a few $1,000s. And then Biden switched up and said, well, all the money in stimulus payments y'all receive adds up to that. So they paid. That was the way that he did the wordplay where people was talking about that. But the thing about the stimulus payments, the first one was good. It was okay because everything was shut down. It's the second and third.
They gave out 4.
Yeah, I believe it was 3, but I mean.
But when Biden came in, he gave out 1 as well. Trump gave 3 and Biden gave 1.
That's something.
I think that's why Biden won him.
Yeah,
I think that's the reason. No,
Biden won because people hate Trump just like they hate him now, but they even hated Kamala more than they hated Trump. So,
well, I think Kamala lost because of her. When she talks, she was like, "What would you do different than Biden?"
Hey, let's hear Kamala right quick. There you go. That's all she did the whole damn time. Anyway, let's go to we still finish. Joy, you didn't get the reply to that. You did. You said believe it when you see it, right?
Yeah. Just give us
okay. All right. So everybody, I think we covered that topic, and I mean, I hope he does. I hope he does keep his word like he has been with everything else. I don't see that. But he did. What'd you say, Sam?
I'm just gonna be honest. People may need that, but it's not a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Go ahead, Sam.
Because it's not like the stimulus where they printed money. Because if you think like the inflation went all the way up to 9% under Biden, it's because of those last 2 checks that were sent out.
Damn.
The difference between those checks and this checks is that they've already collected almost $300 billion in tariffs that are sitting in an escrow account.
That is different.
That's the reason why they were able to take that money to to give to the military, they was able to take money from that same account and give it to make sure WIC got fully funded.
Right.
So the difference between the stimulus checks and the difference between the tariff money is money that was received from other countries. So it's money just sitting in the bank now. So
it's not our money.
If they do give that $2,000, it's not going to make inflation go up because it's not going to raise, taxpayers aren't paying for it. But what I think it should do, it should go towards paying down the deficit and, you know, to get that down, because when the deficit goes down, taxes go down. You know, so I think people, instead of looking at the short game, they need to look at the long game. If you're talking about wealth, there's one thing to be rich and there's another thing to be wealthy. Well, $2,000 will make you rich for a week.
Or not even.
Yeah, after you pay your bills, you pay your bills.
But people that don't have,
yeah, right.
It's not pretty much.
And I think nobody should be waiting around for any handouts anyway, period. That's my thoughts on it. Okay, now, with that being said, though, this is different, like you said, because the stimulus came from the actual taxpayers, whereas Trump's tariff money is coming from other countries. Great point. That's my dog. That's my dog. Next! Hey, it's about halftime right now, y'all. So, look, I need to give another shout out to our sponsors. Fitz Paradise Juice. Got my own brand of moonshine, y'all. Straight like that. DojaVineyard.com. DOJA Vineyard.com. Pre-order yours. If you put in Thunderful Fitz Paradise Juice FPJ, put in FPJ in there, and you get an extra discount. All right? Straight like that. All right. Next sponsor we got is Lit Sticks. That's right. Which way? Okay. Yeah, y'all could tell I'm inebriated, impaired, and intoxicated. But I know every syllable coming out of my mouth. Which way this thing go? I got it upside down. That's right. Lit Sticks. That's right. That's right. This is Lit Sticks. There you go. They're pre-rolled THC or CBD or hemp. All right, straight like that. Good for your body and soul. Like I said, y'all always say, y'all might say, why all his sponsors get you high? That's because we don't want to be low. Straight like that. Anyway, that's right. Then we got, sorry, put it back up there. We got the new jugs now, y'all. And you know, back in the day, they had the big giant jugs of moonshine. Now we even got them in the minis. All right, y'all make sure y'all hit up DOJA Vineyard.com. Our next topic, guys, is all right. Who placed the order? Okay, who is that? James Cryer. That's why them's my tariffs, and I need them now. Damn. They sound like 1-800-CASH now. All his biscuits ain't done. Who enforced the Epstein files to be released? Did Trump want the Epstein files released? Before we go into what he said, what was said breaking news today? Digger. No, Miss Bryson. Do you know who was wanting the Epstein files to come out, who wasn't?
Honestly, no, I do not.
Digger. Who you think? Who you think?
Well, I know Trump didn't want him out because he's in there and he knows he's in there. Well, I mean, how do you not be in something when you got 44 pictures with Epstein? You know, but he didn't want. He don't want all other shit. Trump actually told on himself before he went to the White House.
Okay. Check this out.
But the Democrats wanted it out. The Republicans didn't want it out. I'm sorry, Sam. I know what you're talking about. But Trump did not want them out. And they're not fully out. I don't give a damn what nobody says.
Okay.
And the ones that's out has been doctored. So you can kiss my ass if you think they haven't been.
I know. So why people are so hungry for them to come out if they now every time something come up, they come up with something else. And now they saying that it ain't all of it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. hold on.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if you right. There you go. Power to the people. Power to the people. Can I get that? Can I get that? Power to the people.
Yeah, power to the people.
All right, straight like that. All right. The reason I say this is because trust me and believe me, if they had a minuscule, minute, any information about Trump, the world would know. Can y'all agree with me to that?
No, because somebody knows. And
no, okay.
Think about it.
Okay, listen. Okay, let me tell you where you're wrong, nigga. Let me tell you where you're wrong. Let me tell you where you're wrong at, my winner.
The government and you MAGA people and people like you, Fitz, y'all have given Trump total power to do anything. Look at everybody he just pardoned.
Big Polo, my partner, he laughing his ass off. Hey, look, check this out. Huh?
He can be
okay. We're gonna get to that next week. We're gonna get to that next week too. Yeah, I seen that earlier today too. But listen to me though, good digger. Do you know who was rallying it for it to be exposed? Trump.
I thought it was Democrats.
No, it was Trump. Okay, now hold on a second. Now, one more. No, not just the Republicans. I'm talking about Trump himself. He tired of hearing about this bullshit. Let y'all go ahead and get this shit and get it done with. You know, he about action. He ain't about that hope and dreaming. All right.
Well, he don't care if they release since he done had them and doctored them.
Yeah, okay, but listen to this though. Just because he got 44 pictures with them, that don't mean I got pictures with Tank. Don't mean I'm gonna suck a dick twice. Okay, and that that's what Tank said. You remember when Tank said that? You remember when Tank? No. You remember when Tank, the artist, said you could suck a dick twice and not be gay? All right, I got pictures with him that I got rid of. And they were still in my Amazon photo. I got rid of them out of Google. You know what I'm saying? He said that shit. I got rid of them, but they were still in Amazon. Okay. All right. Now check this out. It's just because I got pictures with Diddy, or how you know that some of these pictures I got with some of these celebrities, the motherfuckers ain't weirdos. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I'm like them.
All I'm saying
Trump could have took them pictures.
Posted out after they've been doctored. He don't care.
After they've been doctored. You know what, Grey Digger? You might have a slight point there because he is in charge of the DOJ too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hello? But I don't know. Y'all ain't gonna convince me against my winner. That's my winner. Screw you hippies. Screw you hippies. I'm a Republican that act like a Democrat. Fuck y'all. All right. Lyric. Not you, Miss Bryson. Not you, Miss Bryson. Not you. Lyric. Did Trump want them files to come out?
Hell no.
Why?
Because he had them. He all up and through them. What
you mean? You always come up with nonchalant answers and shit. No, I want some factual, actual shit.
I mean, all you got to do is Google today. They just been throwing the emails left and right, direct from Jeffrey Epstein talking about him. The dog that don't bark. He's the dog that don't bark and the most evil man that he's ever met.
Jeffrey Epstein is dead. So how it comes directly from him?
The email, his email address.
Yet.
Say that again, Sam.
What they were referring to in the email, if you quote it, it says the dog still hasn't barked. They was working on him because Jeffrey Epstein, what he did was get information so he could blackmail people. And what he relayed in the email to Maxwell was his dog still having
people. Yeah, everybody to that island with the girl.
I just think that I definitely don't think Trump wants any energy spent on him because he says it's a hoax. And I think he's saying it's a hoax because he's like, if I'm not in there, you know, why are we spending time? We got stuff to do to help this country. But
if he ain't in there, just release it.
That's a good
also
point
would
with
like to,
Jillian. What Jillian said too. That's a good point, Jillian. We appreciate your faithfulness. Jillian said that if we won't know until 20 years later.
Right.
She said when he comes out, people will find out 20 years later.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But anyway, Pit Polo, how the hell you go from laughing out loud to facts? All right, well, anyway, thanks, man. That's my party. That's Pitt, McGray Digger.
Uh-huh.
That's Pitt commenting. Okay, yeah, that was Pitt just there. All right, stay like that. Hold on 1 second. All right, here it is. Sex offender Jeffrey Epstein referred to Donald Trump as the dog that hasn't barked and told his former companion, Ghislaine Maxwell, that an alleged victim had spent hours at his house with Trump, according to email correspondence released yesterday by Democrats on the House Committee on shit, we know that's fault there. It was released by the Democrats. We ain't even got to discuss that. All right, but anyway,
That's wild.
well, they make it make sense, Lyric.
Make it not make sense.
No, come on, don't start that no damn crazy.
No, I'm just saying, like,
asking a
for
question.
real.
Question.
Let's be for real with it.
No, I'm
Anything
asking
that
you.
comes from a Democrat is
I'm-
a lie.
I'm asking you. No.
It doesn't matter that this month alone that 56 Republicans have been charged with sex crimes against children. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it's an uptick. It doesn't matter that it's an uptick in those crimes since Trump took office. It doesn't matter that the majority of his base, one of them even went on a TikTok today talking about why is it wrong to touch on children? Why is that wrong? And was serious.
No, he don't represent the Republican Party. That's one crazy ass fool. What the hell are you talking about? That shit ain't irrelevant.
The party is
that
a
is
reflection.
That is one crazy ass fool.
That is your moral base, your background. That is why you
whoever
choose your party.
Whoever said that, I hope they dog die. Straight like that. Anyway, Larry, what about the Democrats that has come out with they bullshit? And they all of them messed up. All of them messed up. Yeah, you can't just say the Republicans. All of them messed up. All right, Sam, what's the real McCoy on this?
The thing is, they tried to get the grand jury transcripts from Maxwell released. The Obama-appointed judge, Egelmayer, he blocked it. Why would he block it? Because Maxwell named names. Like, so when the transcripts are actual names, and a lot of people aren't looking at Maxwell's manifest, because every flight that went to and from the U.S. to Epstein Island, she was the pilot of every single one of those flights. That's literally why she got her pilot's license, so they could keep it in house. He could trust her. So
that man got his own plane. He can fly himself.
She was the pilot. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying, but you're not hearing what I'm saying. Look at the way he acts and how he is. Do you think if he wanted to fly his own plane there, that somebody could tell him no?
I'm going based off of his own and the evidence of the manifest.
But Larry, nobody could go to that island unless they flew with his people. It was a private secret organization.
It was a private island. Nobody could organization. Just fly.
But we're talking about Donald Trump, the man that doesn't know. No.
See, there you go again. Donald Trump. What was his name? What's his name? What was his name? Was Herman Klump. Would that make a difference?
If he's the president, hell no.
No, I love the fudge on it.
All the way.
I love the fudge.
He does what he wants to.
Larry, you know how much you hate Trump, right? There are a lot of other people that are way worse than you, because sometimes you do bow down. Yeah, we appreciate that. Yeah,
no, when it makes sense.
No. But hold on a second. Tell the truth now, and I want you to tell the truth. that place had videos everywhere, including the latrine. Am I correct?
Yeah.
What place?
All right. The island.
What place?
Epstein's Island.
Epstein's Island was one of the most secured islands in the world. Okay. Now, with cameras out the yin yang, all right. You mean to tell me they can't capture Trump in the wrong one time? And if they did, if they did, would it be released?
Have you seen how Ghislaine is living in prison?
No.
My girl's not eating from the tray. She's getting lobster and steak.
Lyric,
She has a private
federal
room.
prison.
She has
She's
access
in
to a
federal
phone
prison.
and all
We
kind
get
of other stuff.
in
There's a
federal
reason
prison.
why
We got
they
that we got that once a week. So what are you talking about?
There's a
Hey,
lyric.
what?
There's a reason why they call Butner the federal prison here in North Carolina. There's a reason why they call it the resort.
It's the reason,
can
man.
go there to visit people. They were enjoying it.
Hey,
visited.
Well, hold up.
Where
I live less than a mile and a half from Butner prison.
And how they cater to her.
I have three friends that work there. They've been there for over 20 years.
And she's but there ain't no footage of him doing nothing. A whole lot of people.
Not a resort.
But there is
Thank
a lot of people on the files that will be implicated that are totally innocent. Just went for the free trip to that island. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people probably went not knowing. But anyway, that's
they knew. If they went there, they knew.
They knew what they were going for. You know why? Everything looks bigger to a
You know
child.
what you're going to do. If you go to the do.
Say it again, Digger. Hugh Hefner.
Going to the Epstein Island, you know what you're going to do.
Okay, now what about why they didn't come after Hugh Hefner?
They are
like they did Trump.
That's mother they scared. Hefner ain't president.
Yeah, because it's because it's Trump. Yeah,
It's Trump.
because it's Trump.
President.
Yeah.
And everybody, I think everybody was over 18 that was with you.
Yeah, he can do shit and nothing be done to his ass. Well, like they called him talking about he grew up in women in the pussies and shit like that. They showing you in their face, I can do whatever the fuck I want, and ain't nothing y'all
A white
can
man
do
grabbed my ass at the grocery store right after that.
Yeah, you flaunt that motherfucker.
You should have called me. You should have called me.
Nah, then we wouldn't have had no show. Both of y'all asses had Chinese names. One gone. Both of y'all would have had Chinese names. One gone. Yeah. I need y'all right here. I need y'all right here.
I know Bill Cosby stayed.
Okay.
You remember that post, Fitz?
Hold on. I got something for you. All right. Coming up next, we're going to talk about AOC. Now, you're very comical, Digger. You're like one of the best comedians that I know personally, for real, bro. And we go back to like Lazy Boy Recliners. Back to 2000. I moved here in 2010. Me and you've been kicking it since 2011, possibly somewhere. It was immediately.
I think it was around 7.
Because me and my business partner Pit Polo and Kim, remember we used to book you heavily, remember? Yep. So anyway, moving right along. AOC. Sawyer, if you got that key, can you play that? I want y'all to pay attention to this.
Conscionable that what we are debating right now is legislation that will give 8 members of the United States Senate over $1 million apiece. And we are robbing people of their food assistance and of their health care to pay for it. How is this even on the floor? How can we, as members of Congress, Republican or Democrat, vote to enrich ourselves by stealing from the American people? That is what this legislation does. In fact, Senator Graham just went before the press earlier today saying he was going to seek well over $1 million from the American people from this. We cannot support it, and we cannot stand for it. Thank
That's
you.
enough of her ass. That's enough of her ass. That's enough of her ass. Sam, you know what? No, I want you last, Sam. Was she correct? Okay, Jillian said going to that party was like going to Diddy's after parties. I guess we're all for Epstein files right now, but yeah, we appreciate that, though. I kind of agree with you, Jillian. I think you knew. You know what I'm saying? They say if you know, you know. You know. All right. Now we're on, but now we're talking about AOC. Lyric. What
Give
what
me
do
a
you
minute.
think?
I'm reading.
What do you think of AOC's statements?
Give me a
Okay,
minute. I'm reading. I'm trying to see why she said it.
while you
I want
read
to see. I want to see this bill that she says that is buried into.
right. Okay. While you doing that, Joey, what do you what do you think about what do you think AOC's intentions was of saying that not factual? We're gonna find out that none of that's not factual.
It
Not
actually
true,
is.
Oh,
not
I'm
true,
reading it
not
right now. I'm reading it right now.
It,
no,
it
Buried
no,
is
into
okay,
factual.
okay, but even what you're
194 page
reading,
bill.
even what you're reading is not factual, and we know we got Noble's fact checker, and we got Samuel Blue. That's you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you, we're gonna show you visually.
Well, I'm on the news, so
Well, okay, and we're coming from the source, the source,
okay,
fact check source. Okay,
okay.
Digger.
Yeah.
Do you think that the Republicans did all this manipulation that AOC says that they're doing,
Yeah.
or is she exaggerating?
I think, okay, some of it might be overextending, but it still boggles my mind, and I got a little mind. It still boggles my mind of how I'm in a gang. It's 20 of us. Your gang is only 10. So how can you blame us 10 for taking over your street? The Republicans with the shutdown, if I outnumber you, I don't give a damn the Senate, the whatever. We can run this thing. It ain't got to be bipartisan. If I'm saying we gonna do this, we gonna do this because we outnumber you. And what she's saying about the $1 million, I don't know nothing about that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then,
Oh,
I
wow,
mean,
that's crazy.
it's okay
This is
to
crazy.
say it's okay to say things like that, right? But you got to have the proof right there. You know what I mean? Yes, you got to have the proof to back your shit up. That's why I love my dog. My dog is like, yes, was she exaggerating or just trying to make a stand for her running for presidency? What kind of spirit did you get from that conversation?
Yes.
The bullshit, right? Yeah, it didn't even come off right. Okay, Sam, let's get the actual factual truth with the sources, please.
After we ramp it.
Basically,
Jump on in the White House. That's what I think.
basically what happened is before the Senate has sent back the paperwork for the House approval, the Republican senators had inserted text that basically said that if the government, as a member of the Senate or a member of Congress, if the government is found wrong to investigate them, or just like when they got the illegal warrants to do the wiretaps, they had put text in there that they would be able to sue the federal government for up to $500,000. It wasn't $1 million; it was $500,000 per person. Now, this isn't just for the Republicans; this for any member of the Senate or any member of Congress that basically says, you know, if they get FISA warrants against me and it's proven that they got them erroneously. I mean, you think about if somebody knocks down Gravedigger's door and they arrest him and they have a warrant and everything, but it was based off something that really wasn't true evidence. You don't think Gravedigger should be able to sue them? You know, because of what it took him through. So I think it's wrong for them to have slipped it in, especially, you know, because they knew that there was a vote about to happen to open up the government. And the Speaker of the House already said that even though he respects John Thune, you know, the leader of the Senate, he's like, that's something that they're probably going to vote to table that part of it. Or they're not even, you know, they're not even going to address it. They're going to vote to table it. So I just think it's one of those things, you know, that it applies to both sides. Anybody that's illegally wiretapped or traced or anything, and it's wrong. So they, just like a regular citizen should be able to sue, why shouldn't they be able to?
I smell a rebuttal. I swear I smell a rebuttal. Lyric?
And I have the actual text from the bill, not news or someone's synopsis. This is the actual bill text that was inserted.
You smell that, Yetsenia? I smell it too. I smell a rebuttal. Well, let me get that rebuttal.
Well, the way that it's reading here, the hidden clause says, let me read it.
Please quote the actual text.
I'm quoting the okay.
Yeah, don't add or take away words or move commas or none of that shit.
I'm not adding anything.
If it's on a media outlet, they're not going to quote the actual text.
Okay.
We got the actual text.
Each senator could claim 2 separate violations, one for the subpoena and one for the non-disclosure order. The potential payout would start at $1 million per person, paid directly by U.S. taxpayers. 8 senators had their phone records accessed. And yeah, so they slid that on in there into that like I'm glad that you at least know that that's wrong. That you know what I mean? That was crooked and underhanded. And regardless of the fact, when you're in politics, you're a senator, you're all these things, you should know that you're open to subjective investigations of any kind and all kinds at any time. Like that would just be common sense, because you're a people. You're for the people, or apparently, well, allegedly.
Good. You know what?
So
I want to say, okay, even if what she was saying was true. Oh, and I also want to thank Jillian. Yes, you are totally correct about. Hey, put that back up there again, Sawyer, with Jillian's last comment. She says, I think it's persons from both parties to collect. I think it's more Democrat though. Everybody's getting paid off. Yeah, thank you for your comment. I kind of concur with you. I also want to say about this here too. The way she came across, even if it was true, in my heart, spirit, soul, and mind. What about yours, Jetsy? It was like bullshit, right? What do you think? Bullshit. You're not just agreeing with me because you're my friend? No. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes, she is. She knows better.
It came across that bullshit.
Yeah, because there's a lot of bullshit going on in the White House.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a whole lot.
Like I said, my president is God. My vice president is his son, Christ Jesus.
That ain't nice. Don't do that.
And my Congress is their Holy Spirit. So there ain't no mere man gonna dictate the quality of our life. I don't give a damn.
That's wild. That's wild that you.
Even if it's a green alien. Even if it's a green alien, no mere imperfect human being, male or female, is going to dictate the quality of me and my daughter, lovely legacy life. Period. The end. I don't vote and I still win. You know why? Because I feel like if I vote, I'm telling God I'm putting faith in a man. Trust, hope, and belief. That's my personal opinion. I don't vote. Never have voted, and still win. Period. The end. You got a rebuttal for Lyric, Sam? Samuel.
Yeah, I just wanted. I'm looking again at the act. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have the actual text, and I don't know what she's reading,
She's
but
reading
it's
from
not
she's
$1 million.
reading from the media.
And
She's reading from the media, not the actual text.
yeah, but I'm looking at the actual text because it's on the Congress website, the actual entire bill. And I'm looking at the cause of action. Any senator whose Senate data or the Senate data of whose Senate office has been acquired, subpoenaed, searched, accessed, or disclosed in violation of this section may bring a civil action against the United States if the violations were committed by any officer, employer, or agent of the United States or any federal department or agency. The relief, this is what could be paid out. In general, if a senator prevails on a claim under this subsection, the court shall award for each instance of a violation of this section the greatest statutory damages of $500,000 or the amount of the actual damages. Most likely it's going to be $500,000.
See, you see how the wording and everything is the different from the actual text and what the media put up there. See, you didn't see none of that what he said, right?
This is the issue. Like, if we put ourselves in that position, if somebody don't like, if I don't like Gravedigger, what they literally did was they filed a subpoena to basically access. They sent a subpoena to Verizon. They sent one to AT&T too, but one of them denied it. They're like, we're not going to do that. That's a violation. That's against the law. So basically what they did to these senators, they actually pulled their records. They pinged them off the towers so they knew exactly where their locations were. They pinged whoever they spoke to, and they got so they have over 300 people that those 8 senators spoke to. So to me, that's almost like, you know, people on my Facebook page, AT&T or Facebook, subpoenaing all 3,000 or 4,000 of my friends on Facebook. Wrong is wrong, but I just don't like, and I have nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong with this, because just like when somebody's beat down on the street by a police officer, that person's able to sue and get paid, get reparations for the mental, physical damage they may get. What happens? It makes police officers think twice about if they're going to do it again. So this right here is going to make the federal government, it's going to make the FBI, it's going to make the CIA think twice about getting an illegal subpoena and wiretapping people. Like, this doesn't just say GOP. It doesn't just say Democrats. It's for all of them.
It does. It does.
So that's the thing. Like, AOC is gaslighting, because that's what she does. She's an amazing fundraiser. Like, I think she's one of the best in Congress when it comes to fundraising. But the thing is like, that's how she does. She get people excited. She can say those things, but some of that stuff was false, because I tell people, anytime you hear of a bill or something going through Congress, you can literally pull it up, Google just a piece of it on a congressional website, which is what I did.
By a show of hands, who thinks that AOC would landslide Jasmine Crockett?
No.
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead, Miss Bryson.
I have a question. I'm trying to Google AOC, and there's so many different definitions of AOC acronyms.
Right. You're correct. We just call her AOC. What's her real name? What's her real name, Sam?
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got it now.
Yeah. She's possibly gonna run for president.
Now. She's gonna run for the Senate Schumer seat, and she's gonna get it.
She's running for Chuck's seat, right?
No,
get off my line. Get off my line, Gravedigger. She talking about Chuck's seat. Get off my line. Lyric. Yeah. I love you so much, Lyric. I'm giving you last blast. Last blast. I'm giving you my last blast. Here. Take it. Here you go.
Thank you.
Here you go. It's fat too. It's fat too. Here you go. Go ahead. What you got to say to Samuel?
If that's what it is, that's what it is.
No, hell no. No, we ain't going for that shit. I want your shit, not Sam's shit.
I mean, if that's what's written in there, then that's what's written in there.
Okay, but can you acknowledge
it can multiply the way that he's saying it? It can multiply. It can start at 500,000 and multiply.
I agree. I agree with that too. I do agree with that too. But I think it should be no statute of limitation monetarily, or really time, because you might not find out till later on in life. You know what I'm saying? But
it's not going to be by the text. It's not going to be over. That 500,000 is the maximum. That's why it says the greater of statutory damages of 500,000.
I think it should be more. I actually think it should be more than that. But the lyric, I just want you to admit that you see the difference in the actual text and what the media put out there.
Oh, I know. I just have to, I'm short on time, so I don't know.
No. I tell you what. You know what? Guess what? We might even be kind enough to give you the actual text. Look at that. There you go. That's the actual text lyric. That is totally different than what she was bitching, moaning and moping and crying and whining.
It really doesn't matter why she was bitching and moaning. The shit was still wrong. It shouldn't have never been said in there.
Look. Is
it
still wrong?
Separate.
Look at this though. Is it still wrong by looking at this? Read that. That's the actual text. You was reading what the media put out there.
It's not specifying any political party, any sex, any gender. It's whoever.
I don't care what party it is.
Whoever is done wrong, they should be able to sue.
That's right. If I said that you look like Duff chewing on a lifesaver.
Hey,
okay,
you might be
if
right.
I said you look like Duff chewing on a lifesaver, right? And if I told, let's do it. If I told CoverGirl or Maxim, no, don't fuck with her. She look like Duff chewing on a lifesaver. Should you just get $500,000?
There is no amount, but that's defamation of character. So you and your lawyer will discuss how much you would get.
All right, but I'm asking Lyric though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you good, nigga, you good. Huh?
That's the truth though, and hell,
you don't look like Duff chewing. You do not look like Duff chewing on a lifesaver.
She might look like that.
I'm talking about you. I said you. I made it personal.
You catch me on the right day, you might be telling the truth. So I can't,
I doubt that. Anyway, moving right along. So anyway, we could.
I mean, yeah.
How many looked through that and seen political publicity stunt? I did.
Fundraising. That's what it is.
You said it was bullshit, right?
Bullshit.
It was bullshit, right?
Bullshit.
Lyric, did you see any bullshit in that?
I've seen a whole lot of bullshit.
If you did, you damn
bullshit.
You're a cowgirl like a motherfucker. You're a cowgirl like a motherfucker. You're a cowgirl. Yeah.
Now,
you know I love you though.
I have a question for Lyric.
Yeah.
If I could.
Go ahead.
Trump has sued 6 media outlets, and 4 of them already paid him out millions of dollars. Now Trump is suing the BBC for $1 billion because of what they did. If Sawyer, you can play this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Davey has tonight resigned as Director General of the BBC, along with the CEO of BBC News, Deborah Turness, after a week of criticism of BBC News coverage and allegations of editorial mistakes.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and I'll be there with you. And we fight. We fight like hell. And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
What? For real though.
Now it is up to Congress to confront this egregious assault on our democracy. And after this, we're going to walk down, and I'll be there with you. We're going to walk down. We're going to walk down anyone you want, but I think right here, we're going to walk down to the Capitol. And we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women. And we're probably not going to be cheering so much for some of them. But I said, something's wrong here. Something's really wrong. Can't have happened. And we fight. We fight like hell. And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore. Our exciting adventures and boldest endeavors have not yet begun.
What happened here?
All right. So basically, the two head people of the BBC lied. They resigned. Well, they was fired yesterday, and basically, Trump has already turned down $50 billion. I mean, 50 million that they're offering him. He said he wants $1 billion because he wants to set the example. Because when you see the first part of the clip, that's what a lot of us was seeing, and we were saying, no, he said go down to the Capitol and fight, because they spliced two sections that was 50 minutes apart. Now they replayed that, they apologized to him, but he's like, no, because the damage was done, because that clip that they spliced has been played over 50,000 times on all media outlets all around the world. And that did defame his character. That did defame his name. It got him kicked off of Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So if you think about a politician or a prominent or famous celebrity not being able to access any social media, how much money and revenue do you think they lost? If I paid,
that's damaging.
I mean, so that's the thing. So when everybody that he told them, I'm gonna sue you, that's what made me stop watching all these outlets and trying to find original text for myself, the whole entire meeting, so I can see the entire context. Because no matter what side of the political spectrum you're on, if you Google something like for AOC, if Lyric just Google about stuff that hates Trump, guess what's going to come up from the algorithm? It's going to be things about hating Trump. If Gravedigger Google stuff about Trump being so amazing all the time, guess what's going to come up in his feed? Trump being amazing. So what I tell people is always, when you go to Google, put it in incognito mode. And when you put it in incognito mode, the algorithm is cut on, and then you do your search. So the information you get is going to be non-biased, and you can see the truth for itself.
Okay, moving right along. Sawyer, go ahead and play. Sawyer, go ahead and play the next.
Regardless of that, wait a minute. Regardless of that, I don't give a damn how they spliced it or what, because I watched it. He called for insurrection.
No, he didn't. Hold on. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. All he said.
$1 billion.
Digger. Yes, sir. What did Trump say?
I watched the whole thing.
He's going to fight. He's going to walk.
What did he say?
He's going to walk.
All Trump said was, let's walk down there.
He was
peacefully walk down there. How can you switch that to him being the Rico of that insurrection? Switch it down. No, he didn't. All he said was, let's walk down there.
Why he ain't
walking down there gonna do?
Walking down there, that's what you do. Y'all do it all the time. Y'all protest all the time. Y'all go to Target, boycott them, get all the black people fired.
It always ends up in violence.
No, it don't. No, it don't.
Million Man March.
What?
Except the Million Man March and Martin Luther King's march on the White House.
Okay. You know what, Digger? Digger, you know I love you.
Everybody's so stirred up because he told them they stole the election from him, and he had all his fucking rednecks stirred up, And he said, we're going to walk down there. If he was going to be with him, why did his CIA people would not?
He was with him. How many times you said your grandma was with you in spirit? He was with him in spirit. Straight like that.
He called for an insurrection.
Hold on.
Can I
he
ask
was
Grave
with
Digger a
him.
question?
All he said, what did he say, Yetsenia? He said, let's walk down there and peacefully.
Nobody else has ever walked down to the damn white.
All right, well, look, check this out.
Can I ask Grave Digger a question?
Yes,
Do you know? So you saying the only reason it didn't happen at the Million Man March was because it was a million black men? Is that what you telling me?
No.
Because
It was peaceful.
we got one battalion over there in South Korea that could wipe them out in 10 minutes. So what? And you know I'm telling the truth.
Trump
You know I'm telling you. We don't train every week. You can have 20 million black people on the street with guns. All they not doing is shoot each other, not other people. They don't know how to shoot other people.
Did nobody get hurt at the Million Man March? Nobody.
You know why nobody got hurt?
Insurrection, because his redneck ass friends and some of his dumb ass blacks.
There you go. That's not his fault. That's not his fault. That's not. Man, I look back in the day, Digger, you know, hold on, Digger. You one of the only ones to know. I've been out of the game since March 27, 2018. Correct? All right. And you and Pit Polo and a few other people know that. All right. Now let me tell you something. They're not equipped, bro. They're not equipped. That you know that we will take a lot of people based on our military experience, okay, Digger? But on the real McCoy deal, no way. First of all, we'll be killing each other on who's gonna be the leader. So you done killed half of the motherfuckers because you trying to figure out who's gonna be the leader. And then once you find the leader, it's gonna be some turmoil. All right, you know what I'm saying? The new KKK is king killing kings, bro. Y'all need to stop that KKK shit. The KKK is king killing kings. But anyway, like I said, all right, Sawyer, can you pull up that what I just sent you, by winner? Let me get Sam to read that, please. Oh yes. Hold on. Yes. Can you read that? Go ahead, Sam. Read that for me.
Breaking, there it is. Democrats is blocked. Tim has push to bring the Epstein file straight to the House floor. I made the motion. They blocked it. If there was something on Trump, they would have released it.
Bingo. So basically that goes back to what we have already discussed. You know what I'm saying? There is nothing. I mean, I'm not saying there is nothing, but I don't know. Like I said, I've been on Earth 65 years.
You sound like
so much hatred for one individual.
Echo.
Could I ask?
You getting it too good, nigga?
It's done now.
Oh, it's going now. It's going now. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we getting.
Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm. You good?
Okay, yeah, I do. All right, Sawyer, the next. I got a friend in Seattle, Washington, and that is like totally diagonal from where I'm at right now. He's in Seattle, and his name is The Real People Duran Bethel. Okay, we all know what Bethel means, and he say he real people. So I'm gonna give you a shout out, The Real. Anyway, Sawyer, play that clip for me, please. It's the one down. It's the one down. Hold on. I'm doing it again. I sent it to you, and I see that it's still spinning. Hold on, Sawyer.
Oh, no prosy. Okay.
You see it now? I
Not-
just hit you in the executive group.
Okay, yep, I got it right here.
Yeah, do you? Okay, here we go, y'all. Check this out. This dude right here, I don't follow no man, but this dude right here, I'm trying to tell you.
It's the same post.
That's the one. Okay, that's not a visual. That's not a video.
No.
Okay. So this is the same one. Okay, yeah, he the one sent that to me. Say less.
And
All
that
right, well,
was, that was last night.
at least we know we're covering bases. Now there was one that Sam had, but I got another burning desire before Sam.
I just sent the vocal to Sawyer for you.
Okay. All right, Sawyer, this one's next after that, okay? I just sent it to the Winners Podcast Green Room. Okay, wait, is Sam's already up and ready to go? Woo, look at that. Good God Almighty.
Yep. Which one, Sam? Did you want?
The last one. With Senator Bashir
Has tonight.
talking.
Oh, not that one.
It was last night.
Oh, last night you sent me something?
No, I just sent it to you, but it's from him being
from last
interviewed
night.
last night.
New England. I think.
Okay, I'm only just now getting it. Give me one sec.
Okay.
I didn't see that name come up. Okay.
So basically, while Sawyer's pulling it up, he was being interviewed because he wanted the Epstein file release, all those documents. He wanted it voted on last night because they had everybody there. So he made the motion to have it brought to the floor and they could go ahead and vote on it since everyone was there. And that's what the Democrats had blocked. And this is him talking about it.
Is that the bill to release the Epstein files?
Yeah, that's why I just put a bill up. I just tried to move it ahead because what you're seeing right now is what exactly is going to happen, going to continue happening. Everybody's going to pull little piecemeal portions. Sorry about that. I got to animate. I'm Southern Baptist. They're going to pull portions of it out, and they're going to try to fit their own little narrative. Both sides are going to do it. You all know it. You're all going to feed upon it. Let's just get the dadgum bill out. Let's vote it out, and the Democrats oppose me on it. It's stupid. It's all about politics. It's not about taking care of young ladies who got abused, and we should take care of them. But there's a process in place. The Democrats have had it for 4 years and didn't do a dadgum thing. And
4 years, 96 years.
Hold on,
Biden
he's saying
and the rest and Kamala Harris. I mean, he's the Antichrist to them. They would have already had it out. What you got?
Yeah, they call him Antichrist real quick too.
And
Well, I call him
because he's the leader that was heading the vote, he had the ability to bring it to the floor and have them vote on it. But all the Democrats voted against it. They to table it.
Well, you know what's really funny? If you want to go deeper than that, say you want to go rootedly to religion, okay? The Antichrist, they call Trump the Antichrist, but everyone suspects Trump of different various things, right? The Bible said the Antichrist, no one will have an idea who it is. Hello? We have no idea. So why can't you put that on another individual? You know why? Because when you're on the left, it's impossible to be right. Period. Can you agree with that lyric?
Hell no, not with him. If it walk like a duck and quack like a duck, must be a duck, and he's a motherfucking duck.
What color duck is he?
The orange one.
They say orange, but they say But y'all say, even black folks say, what they say, Digger? Orange is the new black, right?
No, the hell it ain't.
No,
That's some prison shit.
But that's what they
some
say, right? Yes,
prison shit. I ain't in prison.
Yes, man. What you
that's
say?
why he changed his hair color. He's a
I
fucking
change my hair
shapeshifter.
color. I change my hair color bi-weekly. So what?
Yeah.
What? I change my hair color bi-weekly.
You got hair. Your hair is yours.
Your hair color
It ain't a
for
comb
you.
over.
He changed his hair color because everybody was calling him the orange anyway.
Screw y'all. I love the fudge out y'all. I love the fudge out y'all.
Females making fun of hair on men, but if that same energy was given back, it would be a bad thing.
Man, I'll peel this wig off right now. You got me messed up. I'm secure with me.
Hey, Sawyer, who lyrics sound like? That's my girl. That's my girl. That's my dog. All right, moving right along. You having fun, Yetsenia? Yeah. Yeah, all right, that's what's up. Oh, did you have something to say on that topic? Huh? All right, let's go. Here we go. There we go. Let me go to
Hey, Fitz.
Yo. Who this right here? Okay, who is that? That's Dreamer Blue. She said I can't hear over the alarm chirp. Somebody need to goddamn they ass on fire. The lyric, we already know who it is. Your ass on fire. Turn your fire alarm off. Tell what's his name?
I'm in the hotel.
No, tell that man. That's what I'm saying. Tell Marvin Bennett Jr., the syndicated talk show host, to leave you alone for a minute. Damn it. We know we normally go an hour, but fuck that. He got to wait like a camel.
The devil walks the earth.
Tell Marvin Bennett Jr. he got to wait. Straight like that. But ever since you said your tatas was hurting, he ain't been back on the show. You remember you said your tatas was hurting? He ain't been back on here since. Hey, Sam, when the last time Digger, when the last time we heard from Marvin Bennett? And he syndicated.
Tell Marvin come back.
That was the first night out, though.
I was on his podcast yesterday.
Digger said it was the first time he was on the show. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's been a while.
Hey, Lyric, what you do to that man, yo?
I didn't do nothing to that man. I ain't even met that man. Tell that man call me.
You a damn lie.
Look, I'll speak to him tonight.
You speak tonight? Okay, hold on. Let me see what we got here. Hey, you know what? We might have time. Okay, here we go, Sawyer. It's this one right here, my winner. I'm sending it to you right now. Oh, damn. I posted it back to my page. Where they do that at? My biscuits ain't done. I think that's too much Fitz Paradise, dude. I had too much Fitz Paradise, dude. Hey, Sawyer, I just sent it to you. I sent it to you personally, Sawyer. But anyway, okay, here we go. Let's listen to this, y'all. Oh, is that a reader? Lyric, I need you to read that, Lyric, please.
Got my eyeballs on. Okay, Trump just trapped Democrats on Obamacare. I want the money to go directly to you, not the insurance company. He exposed the whole scam, blasted their 1,000% stock surge, and told big insurance to pound sand. Sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
Did you read it? Hey, can I get somebody that's going to read that in totality?
I read it in totality. What else was there?
Okay. Let's back up. Larry, what's your thoughts on that?
He said this, but he has no plan in place, no nothing. So now, to me, right now he's just talking.
Are you sure? You saying he don't have no plan in place?
What's the plan?
Oh, you have no. You're not privy to that information.
What's the plan?
Oh,
I'm looking it up.
Guess what? That Dr. Samuel Blue.
And there's no plan for it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, he
straight
said
up
that.
there.
I
Okay.
said,
To tell you the plan.
how you gonna do that at the insurance company?
And what is the money? What is? See, this is the thing that's bothering me. It's like he's gonna take the money that's being sent to the insurance companies in order to save on healthcare and be sent directly to the people so that they can purchase their own healthcare. So it's cheaper if you purchase your own healthcare.
Oh, hold on. Okay. I think Trump is trying to remove the middleman.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Okay, who is that? Joy? Joy, come on.
Yeah.
Let me get your thoughts, sister-in-law.
I don't feel that could be done. Say like, okay, so Obamacare will help you have lower health insurance.
Okay.
You still have, say like we have Humana, for instance. We have Humana. Okay. We have our health care through Humana. So you're trying to say, instead of sending the money to Humana, you're going to send it to us. Like Humana is going to, you can't cut out the middleman. No matter what you do, you still have to deal with the insurance company.
Okay, but let's do the math, okay? If the money came directly to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't you make payment arrangements with Humana? Couldn't you get your interest rates low? See, a lot of us black, what we calling ourselves now? Black, Negro,
Yeah.
what we call it?
I call myself black. You call yourself
Okay,
whatever.
all right, whatever. Us people. What we fail to realize is that let the money come to you. Hello? You got the power. People so used to giving their power away to somebody else, to another entity.
I don't have a
Use your
problem with
power.
that if it made sense.
Hey,
But
Lyric, did I cut you? Did I cut you?
I'm sorry. I apologize. But I'm just.
All right, don't make me go get my butcher knife. All right.
I'm scared of you.
Look, I know you ain't scared. That's why I wasn't pulling on you. I had to use the damn AK for real.
know it.
But Digger, check this out. Versus you getting the receiving the payment. Hello? You can make payment arrangements with that company. You can get your interest rates lowered with that company. You're gonna benefit in the long run.
Wait a minute.
Okay. I want to say I'm not gonna even say white people. White people, yellow. Hold on. White people, yellow people, pink people. They don't use their money. They use other people's money, and that's what we need to start doing. When he pay you that money, you take that money, you make a deal with them, pay them theirs, and take the rest and invest. Hello.
Okay. What's the amount of money you talking about?
Right.
That's a good point. That's a good point. If the money is equal, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to figure out if I
No.
go to the
If the money is equal, I say yes. That's me and my Sam. Give us a accurate knowledge, like Thessalonians say. Give us an accurate knowledge of the truth about the situation.
Basically, the game plan, everybody's saying there's no plan, there's a plan. The first step in the plan is get rid of all the fraud and undocumented people from using Medicaid and Medicare and Social Security or SSDI, because they are able to use it, whether directly or indirectly, they still use it. Last year, I think it was like $14.5 billion of undocumented people that was actually using Medicare. So what they're trying to do is clean the rolls, and then the second step is privatizing healthcare like it used to be. Because if you look up any chart, ever since 2010, when Obamacare first came into effect, I sent Sawyer a video for him to play, but Obama's promise was in 4 to 5 years that the Affordable Care Act would pay for itself. That's literally what he said. He also said that the health cost premiums would go down. like almost immediate. So if Sawyer, if you could play this.
It will actually reduce the deficit by $4 trillion over the long term. Reducing the waste and inefficiency in Medicare and Medicaid will pay for most of this plan. It will slow the growth of healthcare costs for our families, our businesses, and our government. There will be a provision in this plan that requires us to come forward with more spending cuts if the savings we promised don't materialize.
Much later. I owe you an answer on why it is I'm standing here today asking to extend something that was temporary. And here's the reason. We did fail to bring down the cost of health care.
Okay, so basically, that's the whip for the Democrats, stating that, or actually admitting that it didn't work. The cost didn't go down. And if you look at any chart from 2010 up to now, it has skyrocketed. Healthcare costs gone up like 850%. So how is Obamacare working if it's not reducing the cost? That's why when you ride around Durham, you ride around Raleigh, you ride around all these surrounding areas, what are you seeing going up everywhere? Hospital, healthcare, all that cost is going up. They're feeding us stuff to make us sick, so they can exploit our bodies with all this unhealthy stuff that's killing us. So
thank you.
The last step that he's trying to do before Obama federalized healthcare with the Affordable Care Act, what he's trying to do is move it back to being privatized. So guess what's going to happen when it's privatized? All these insurance companies are now going to have to start competing for customers instead of customers having to go on the healthcare marketplace to sign up. They're going to have to work for us. Just like I tell people to leave being a Democrat or Republican, become unaffiliated so your voice will be heard. They don't care about your voice if you're a Republican because they know how you're going to vote. They don't care about your voice if you're a Democrat. They know how you're going to vote. But when you're unaffiliated, they're fighting for you. So imagine the healthcare companies, and guess who's now going to step into the arena for healthcare? You're going to have Sam's Club, you're going to have Amazon, you're going to have all these, and guess what they're going to do? They're going to be able to offer it cheaper because they're all doing prescriptions now. They're all doing eye care. They're all doing these, and then they'll.
Oh, wait till we talk about that next week, Larry. Oh my God.
Then they'll bundle all your stuff with your membership. That's the thing that people don't realize, that when you federalize things, it makes it more expensive when the government is paying for it.
That's good. That's going to be covered next week.
Yeah, that's going to be cut. A lot of stuff is going to be covered next week. You know how many people are talking about, the market, the stock market, XRP, SPY, all of that stuff, Viper, all that stuff is going up like crazy. But people don't look at it that way. They like, fuck that. A lot of us ain't got the money to do that. So what about the local economy? But when you break it down, we're gonna have this, Miss Bryson, we're gonna have the scales next week because we want to make sure they are most up to date. Okay, when we check, they had a date of October 1st. That's too late for us. Okay, so we're trying to wait to an upper date, and we're gonna show the difference in the inflation and what the media is telling you. They do not want Vance and Rubio to win. They will do anything, say anything. That's why stuff that sometimes we post, it does come from social media, but when you have access to the actual text, not what the media put out there. You understand what I'm saying, sister-in-law? When you have access to the actual text, which my librarian, researcher, strategist, activist, philanthropist, researcher, analyst, Samuel Blue does. For real.
And we appreciate it.
Don't listen to nothing we say. Pray to him.
He said knowledge is power, and I thank God for Sam who provides that knowledge that'll give people information so they know how to move forward. I appreciate
my daughter will be a millionaire in approximately a year and a half, and she's only 4 because of Sam Blue. With that being said, let's move right on along. Let's go to the next let's go topic. Let's Sawyer, let's go to topic 8. All right, let's go to topic 8, Sawyer. Play that clip, please. Did you send a clip for that, Sam? Hey, Lyric, let me tell you something. Hey, you ain't got to do all that. Dr. Marvin Bennett, who is syndicated, he already seen enough. He will drink your bathwater. You ain't got to do all that. He will drink your bathwater.
I'm trying to get right.
All right. Okay. Damn. Somebody with trifocals read that shit. Can you see that, Yetsenia? Mm-hmm. You can't bring it any larger, Sawyer?
My bad, eyes.
Sawyer,
No.
can you bring it? You can't? Okay. Say
What?
that. Sam, can you, Dicker, can you read that?
I barely can see. It's just a lot of chat.
You see the Z in the corner, right?
Okay.
Sam, can you read that?
Yeah. Well, basically, this is the Epstein files. They've been releasing them ever since August. They released the first batch. They just released this batch about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and they're supposed to release another batch right before Thanksgiving of about 35,000 pages. So the thing is that we have all these people talking about.
No, they got to do it, but they restricted because I guess that they
You room we got because ours went down to 81. Oh,
so Sam, what is this about right here? Exactly, those scales. What is that showing?
Basically, this is what everybody's saying or wanting to be released. It's already been released. So I asked people that say, "Oh, when they're going to be released?" Already, it's been 55,000 released.
But soon as you tell them it's released, they come back with, oh, that shit, that ain't all of it. It's always something ongoing.
No, the problem with why they can't release all the files at one time is because they're still pending investigations. They're still under investigation. So if they release everything, guess what happens when the defense attorney gets the discovery file? They're going to say, oh, no, all this stuff was released I need a mistrial. You need to dismiss this because it wasn't handled correctly.
Right.
So that's the reason why they're going through it, and they're blurring out where you see the squares on the pages. Those are the photos of the faces of the victims. And I tell people also, the victims last month did an interview on Capitol Hill on the doorstep. They said that if Congress doesn't release the files, which they've already been being released, they're going to create their own list and release it. Well, you had young ladies, y'all had the microphone on Capitol Hill. How come y'all didn't just say the name then? You know, you literally had the nation watching you. But also, they was asked by CBS and ABC in separate interviews. I believe it was 12 or 13 of the victims. It was a couple of guys that were victims too. They asked them, did you ever see or hear of Trump doing anything illegal? And all of them said no. So the thing is like, these are the victims. So now are we going to say, okay, a woman's word don't matter now? Is it only truthful when we want it to be for our side or the other side? If you're going to honor what they're saying, they're the ones who went through it. So if they say, like they literally said, Bill Gates was there, Bill Gates' wife has already said the reason why she divorced him because he wouldn't stay away from the island.
You know what? We got
nobody's talking about Bill Gates. Nobody's, you know, so the thing is like we have this selective outrage that we, especially in the Black community, we're waiting for these people that aren't even from our community to tell us what our issues are or what we should be angry at, when we should be offended by the conditions of our community. But we spend more time focusing on something on Epstein files that have been released. We just saw the proof. Why aren't we focused putting all this energy and all this anger and all this stuff into our community? We wouldn't have issues in our community if we did that.
All I can say is,
Sam, you right about that. You right about that, because I don't, like I said, I don't give a damn about the Epstein files because they've been doctored. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn because Trump's in office, because he's more powerful, because everybody gave him all the power. Epstein file, they ain't said shit. You brought up earlier about the Playboy Mansion. Trump was banned from the Playboy Mansion after 3 visits. We all know that. We don't care about that. Ain't nobody bringing that shit up. It doesn't matter. We need to concentrate on our neighborhoods. We need to concentrate on our people that's living in the street. We need to concentrate on our kids that's coming up. We need to concentrate on this gang shooting, that you shooting another motherfucker for a piece of property you don't own. That's what we need to concentrate on. Epstein if the files are released tomorrow, if the real files are released tomorrow, if the real files, it don't mean shit. There's no money in my pocket. And I'm with Sam. We need to concentrate on us. Fuck the Epstein files. We know they lied. We know they've been doctored. And I don't give a damn what Fitz said. They've been doctored. So I don't care. I was in the military long enough to know, and Sam was in the military long enough to know, we release what we want you to see. That's it. And I ain't no fool. The Epstein files are a joke.
It's a smoke screen.
So, I mean, I don't give a damn. You got Trump in office, the Antichrist just walking the earth. You don't want to believe it. You think he's doing shit for you. Trump ain't did a goddamn thing for me.
Look, let me ask you something, Gravedigger. Do you have any friends or family that has had a baby born after January 20th of this year?
No.
Okay. Well, if you ask around, everybody that was born after January 1st, all the way up until January of 2029, they're getting $1,000 in the index fund. So basically, it's like that $2,000 you're talking about. It's bullshit. No, this is just, listen to what I'm saying. This is $1,000 in the index fund. So an index fund basically goes off the American economy, the Fortune 5, the stock market. So basically, when that child turns 18, it's going to be $500,000 to $700,000 in that account. That's when they are able to first access that money, whether to use for college, use for school, use for a business. Now, when they turn 25, they can withdraw everything. And by that time, 25 years of appreciation, what's going to happen? That's going to be anywhere from $850,000 to $1.3 million.
I don't believe that.
Normally, it's already being done. So
but I don't believe that when they already said in the next 3 to 6 years, Social Security is going to be shut down.
This don't have nothing to be. You're not listening to what I'm saying. This doesn't have anything to do with Social Security.
I know. Okay, you got to prove that to me. I mean,
it's in the law now.
A lot of shit's in the law. It don't mean nothing.
So you don't care. You're saying you don't care about generational wealth in the Black community.
It's not.
It's already happening. It's already happening.
But that don't mean that. Just because they put shit in law they can change that shit. The government been shut down 41 days.
They've already had
That was in
21,000 recipients of it since January.
43 days.
You better show me a list.
I bet you,
anyway.
hey, Grave Digger, I bet you still, Grave Digger.
And I did all this shit.
Grave Digger,
There's a
I
lot
bet
of
you
stuff
still
that
believe.
is-
Hey, Grave Digger, I bet you still believe that during January 6th, Trump actually tried to grab the steering wheel of the beast, the limo, don't you?
He couldn't, because I've seen the beast, I've seen the limo. There's no way he could get to it. But,
Okay, with all that, since Grave Digger, since you saying all that shit, we have run out of time. And guess what? I want you to comically
Sawyer,
close everything. Do we have another one, Sam?
we have one more before we go off of Sawyer. If you can put that
come
up,
on, Sam.
and this is in dedication to Grave Digger. When I saw this,
What's this say? All right, let's go. With that being said, Grave Digger, close us out with some kind of comic view of each thing we talked about.
Yeah, everything we talked about tonight, it was great. I mean, I learned a little bit, and I didn't believe a lot of shit. You are the #1 fool on the show, but I love you.
I love you too, bro.
I agreed with everything. The show wouldn't be worth a shit. Lyric, I don't know what you did with your phone just to show your breast, but I saw that, and we was like, what the fuck is Lyric doing? So we know who you did it for. And we got the human library up here who straightens everybody. I love him. And I have my wife on tonight, and we've been we still doing our celebration. Excuse me, I gotta ask one question. It's been a great show. It's been a great show. A bunch of lies, a bunch of shit I didn't believe, but Sam can make me believe it. So you ain't here. That's my #1 ace hater. Me and him, we hate.
Don't forget, he said he was gonna shoot you. Hey, look, hey, Digger. Where we gonna be at on the 22nd? Tell them what's happening on the 22nd.
We're gonna be in Charlotte, accepting our award for the #1 damn podcast. We're gonna walk the red carpet. I ain't wearing nothing but a pair of shoes and a hat. But you know, Fitz gonna come in there like Mr. T with 17 pounds of fake gold around his neck.
You don't know.
But then, before I get out of here, I really enjoyed being a part of the team. I got a GED, but Sam makes me feel like I'm in college.
Shit like that. Hey, look, peace, love, and hair grease.
The lady that's with you, y'all just friends, right?
Who that?
Right there beside you. Oh, y'all are? Oh, I was holding hands. Because I saw them holding hands and she went and
Hey! You say what, nigga?
What?
After she went and pee, y'all came back, y'all holding hands. But
no, that ain't on no camera. That ain't on no camera.
Hey, put my good out.
Hey, that ain't on no camera. You telling a damn lie. Why you even trying to lie? Hey. Sawyer, tell them Negroes bye-bye. Hey.
Love y'all, man.
Peace out, bitches.